Why has he let this happen? Right? Who's your God?
My God is what Jesus worshipped. Do you believe Jesus worshipped
I've asked you a
God?
question.
My God is the God of Jesus.
Yeah.
Do you believe Jesus had a God?
I'm not, but they will.
Do you believe Jesus had a God which he worshipped?
Who's your God? Who do you believe in?
I believe in the God of Jesus.
Why doesn't he put the world right?
I explained to you, I believe in the God of Moses, God of Abraham, God of Jacob, God of Solomon, God of Noah, God of Adam, God of Muhammad, peace be upon them all. So do you believe Jesus had a God?
Yeah.
Do you believe Jesus is God while he had a God?
Why aren't you answering my question?
Which is?
Brother.
You forgot it. Why doesn't he put the world right? Why do we let all this trouble go on? If
there is only one God, and you say this God is the tree, in the day of judgment, do you think you'll be saved?
I didn't say there's only one God. I said I don't believe in God.
If you believed.
But I don't.
Okay, you don't believe in God.
So why?
Okay, do you believe in yourself?
Of course I do.
Okay.
But
Do you believe?
Why don't you answer the question?
I want to understand. I want you to understand where we come from when we say there is a God. Do you believe nothingness can create something?
I believe that if there was a God, he would put the world right and stop all this fighting, this killing, and
May I ask you one simple question? Do you believe? Do you believe nothingness can create something?
Do I believe in nothing? Yes.
Nothingness which doesn't exist can create something that exists?
No, you're going about existence again. You've been through all that down there.
No, it's very reasonable question. If something doesn't exist, can it create anything?
But I'm not on about that.
I am asking you about our universe.
I am asking you, but you won't answer my question.
As I just said,
He's coming to you.
The reason why I believe in a God, I will tell you why.
Why have you stopped all this fighting, killing, and starvation, and floods, and all this? Why?
If we believe God has given us free will, to exercise the free will means you can use a knife to cut an apple and have the apple and eat it, or kill someone, right? If you don't have free will, then God can stop you from harming anyone. But we believe God has given us free will. That means some people will use this free will wrongly and injure and harm others. Are you listening? Do you think we have free will?
Yes, I suppose.
Right. Free will means some people will use it in a wise way and some people won't.
Well, that's exactly what's happening, isn't it?
Yeah. So it is not that God doesn't exist because there are evil things happening in the world. What it demonstrates is people are exercising the free will wrongly. And that's why you have all this chaos and corruption. In the Quran, the book from God, Allah tells us, corruption has occurred in the land and the sea for what man has earned with their own hands, what we have done. We have polluted the air. We have polluted the land. We have polluted the sea. Because of this, we have all these problems. Do you know there is a layer called the ozone layer? We have created a hole in the ozone layer.
All that, but why?
Right, wait, can I finish? Because we have created a hole in the ozone layer, now very harmful rays can pass through this hole, come to us, please, just to demonstrate it properly, and then we can get skin cancer. Who is responsible? God or man?
Man.
Us, exactly. So just because there are problems in this world, a lot of the problems are man-made. Man-made. A lot of this, man-made. So God says He created this world, and He has put a balance. He says, do not transgress or overstep this balance. La tukhsirul mizan. Don't disturb this balance. For example, the ecosystem. If you maintain the ecosystem, then it will be very nice for everyone and everything. But we disturb the balance and we cause problems.
So get back to me first.
What do you mean last week?
Why doesn't he put it right?
Wallahi.
No, he had put it right, but he gave people the free will, and then people are not putting it right. People are to blame for what they're doing.
So it's not God, it's us.
Yeah,
disobeying.
Yeah.
Disobeying, yeah.
Do you not understand the basis of a simple question?
I just told you.
You've got a God.
God has given us, created this life. Okay. What would make you believe there is a creator of our universe? What would convince you, without a shadow of doubt,
Nothing
that
would be all the scientists, physicists. I'm not interested in that. What I'm saying.
what would
is
convince you?
Nothing at this present time.
If you want to believe in something, you should believe on evidence, right? Right. What evidence would convince you?
Put the world on. Took all this killing and this fighting and this flooding.
I just told you
and all
the
this.
reason why
I
you
know
don't see.
have. I know you have.
No, the reason why
I've just
there is.
answered you.
No, I'm just telling you because your demand doesn't seem to be very meaningful. I'm telling you why.
Is it not? I think it'd
No.
be hellish meaningful.
No, I'm telling
if
you
they
why.
cured all this ill health and all this
Please
trouble.
listen. Okay, let me ask you a question. If there was no problem in this world, no malaria, no mosquito, no tsunami, no cancer, no AIDS,
Be a
no
wonderful
pain.
world.
Let me finish.
Don't jump the gun.
No suffering.
You're going to get the same answer.
No suffering, no evil. Would that automatically prove that there is a creator?
No, but it would be a wonderful world.
Wait. If that doesn't automatically prove there is a creator, how does the opposite of that, where there is suffering, pain, prove that there is no creator? You're not being very logical, I'm sorry. If suffering, pain, mosquito proves that there is no creator, the absence of that then logically should prove that there is a creator. But you say no, it doesn't. That means your argument about the problem of evil is not a good argument in the first place. It's a very weak argument.
So what do we do? Can I just carry on?
No, what I'm saying is the argument not to believe in a creator because there are suffering is a very weak and acceptable argument. It's not a valid argument. Because if it was valid, then the opposite of that would be also true. If there was no suffering, that means there's a God. If there was no evil, there is a God. But you don't believe, that follows logically. So this argument of problem of evil is a very weak, invalid argument. So now...
I never said that, you said that.
But you believe there is not a creator because if there was a creator, then there shouldn't be all of these problems.
Yes.
But I'm saying if there wasn't these problems,
Opposite side.
does that mean there is a creator?
I don't know, I don't believe in God.
Okay.
I'm an atheist.
So what is your positive evidence for atheism?
I've just asked you a simple question, you know.
You said you're an atheist?
I'm an atheist. I don't believe
Good.
in God. I've told you 1,000 times, haven't I?
Okay.
How many more times have I told you that?
What is your evidence for this non-belief?
It's my belief.
Is it based on something?
No, my belief.
Is it based on anything?
My belief.
Based on belief? It's a blind belief.
Based on what?
So it's a blind belief.
I'm talking more.
So it's a blind belief.
If you say so, yeah.
No,
But it's my
when I
belief.
say blind, if you say like religion is a blind belief, if you cannot provide an evidence. So if you cannot provide an evidence for your belief or your reasons, it's a blind belief. You just believe. For example, you can believe you're the King of England.
No, I don't.
If somebody does, without any evidence, it's just a blind belief. So it is important, do you not agree, to know and ask what would convince us that there is a creator of this universe?
I don't tell you, answer your question.
What would convince you?
I'm telling you, I don't believe in God.
No, I'm not saying there is.
So you have
To believe in something. Okay, to believe in a God.
When it happens, I'll come back and I'll tell you.
Okay. So this universe came from where?
I don't know, you tell me.
If there is no God, then this universe, you have to explain where it came from.
Well, I don't know, you tell me.
Okay.
Where'd your God say it come from?
I'll tell you about this universe. The
Where'd your God
universe,
say it come from?
this universe cannot come from absolute nothingness because absolute nothingness doesn't exist. Non-existence cannot make existence like this universe. So that's out of our options. Absolute nothingness, whether
Are
it's
we going back to the Big Bang theory?
No.
No. Just listen what
to
he's saying.
explain this universe, where it came from, we have lots of options. There's a creator that brought this universe into existence, or there is nothing that brought it into existence. If we say there is nothingness that brought into existence, that option is not very meaningful, reasonable, rational. Why? Nothingness is non-existence. Non-existence cannot create anything in existence.
Because where did we come from?
Okay, I will. What does this rock dream of?
I don't know, you tell me.
Nothing. This rock, I say, dreams of nothing. Agree or disagree?
Yeah, go on.
Good. Can that nothing make the universe? can't. Because that nothing the rocks dream of cannot make the universe. Because it doesn't exist, it doesn't have the power, it doesn't have the energy,
So where
it
did
doesn't
we
have...
come from? You asked that question to me.
I am going to now...
to you. He's coming
I'm
to
not
you.
talking to you, I'm talking to him.
We will, no,
round
what we're
and
doing is, the process that we are now using is eliminating the wrong answers, and we will come to the right answer.
We've eliminated
By the
all
process
that,
of,
right? Come to the case and tell me.
no, by the process of
Why
elimination.
won't you?
Please, by the process of elimination. Nothingness, do you agree? Nothingness, like this dream of the rocks, cannot create this universe?
You say so.
No, I want you to have some thought about
Then when
this.
you answer me question, you're going on and on and on.
No, I'm not
You
going
are-
on.
you
I'm
are,
making logical step by
Well,
step.
give us your logical answer then, and I'll accept.
Do you
your
agree
word. I don't
logically?
believe in God, I'm an atheist. I'm
Good.
telling you the truth.
Do you agree logically the nothingness that the rocks dream of cannot make this universe? Do you agree?
Well, I agree that you point down here, these rocks here.
The dream that these rocks have cannot make the universe. Do you
I
agree?
don't dream about these rocks.
Not
don't
you.
dream.
The rocks
Yeah,
dream
I
of.
don't know, but that's the rocks, won't we? That's the rocks.
So do you think it's possible the rocks dream?
I don't know. No,
The rocks don't dream. Come on.
Wait, so okay, they don't dream. Now what?
Right.
Where are we going now?
So because they don't dream, so they don't dream of anything. The things they don't dream of, which is nothing, can this nothing make you watch?
No.
Thank you. That's a very intelligent answer. This nothing cannot make this watch. This nothing cannot make anything that you
Tell
can
me
see.
now where we come from.
So I am going to.
Did your God create us, or did our God create us? What I don't believe in, or what?
This nothing, the concept of nothing, as you realize, cannot make anything. Right? So it has to be something that has made this universe.
Right?
Yeah?
Which is, we're getting there now.
Now we're getting this
We're
one.
getting there. Go on.
Now, what are the attribute, quality, or property of that something that has made this universe? We need to now understand what this something has that can make this universe.
Right, tell me, come on.
Okay.
I'm ready
Do you
to
agree that this something must have energy?
Yes,
Of course. Without energy, you can't do anything.
that's right.
Good.
Of course.
Do you also agree that this something must have a will to bring about something?
Yes.
Exactly. So this thing, something, let's call it the originator. I didn't say God, originator of our universe.
Origins of the universe.
Originator of the universe.
Right.
Good. This originator has energy and a will.
Who is he? Or what is this origin?
We're coming there slowly and slowly. Slowly. Because these things require a lot of thought processes to arrive at the correct answer. If we jump steps, we might fall into the error.
Yeah, but I can't be 8 to 7 o'clock tonight.
No. It's not going to take that
I
long.
heard you go down to that
It's not going to take that long.
No.
No, it's not going to take that long. So this something, do you also accept that? This something also must be conscious because it has a will. A willing agent, for example, when you make a cup of tea, you do that consciously. You get the cup, get the milk, get the sugar, get the tea, put your kettle on, get the milk from the fridge, you put it in proportion, you stir it. It's a conscious planning and decision, right?
That's
good.
life. That's life.
That's what I do with my drinks, for example. Even though I don't have to.
So will you please answer me the question?
I am.
If you don't mind, my friend.
I am.
Be patient. eh?
No. No, it's not patience. You are being very patient.
I am being patient, you know.
Of course you are being patient. I have to thank you for being so
I
patient.
appreciate your input and everything, sir, but just ask me a question.
As I said,
Bearing in mind, I'm an atheist. I don't believe in God, right?
But-
I don't believe in your. Don't touch me. I don't believe in your God, right?
You know,
I don't believe in the cross.
You don't believe in that one.
I don't believe in that one.
Wrong guy.
How many are we?
Okay. You know what? Now,
No, listen. Do you
so far,
understand?
so far,
It's a